We are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is everyone's favorite day of the week. It is Sunday, June the 19th, as we are kicking off with some Horny Goat Wrestling. Thank you all for tuning in live right here on the channel, youtube.com/Horny Goat. Of course, I am not by myself. You know me, I'm Connor. I've got with me the power couple of the Horny Goat. We got JP and Heather. What's up, folks?
Not much, man. It's been a good day. I had a good Father's Day.
Said that so aggressively.
Well, everybody's just bitching that nobody's saying Happy Juneteenth.
So that's why I did that.
Well, isn't it tomorrow, technically?
Nope.
That was today.
Juneteenth is today.
Oh, oops.
Tomorrow is the observance for banks and stuff. But yeah, so yeah. People are dumb. It's Father's Day too. People, just because you say Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, and not the other happy, doesn't mean that, they're bad people.
It's Happy Juneteenth and Father's Day to everybody.
Yeah, no, but we're doing good. We're doing really good.
Awesome.
I don't know. I think I jogged something loose last night when I fell.
So you're saying you need to fall more often is what I'm hearing, but
yes, you might.
Maybe. Of course, I want to thank everybody who's joining us live in the chat right now. We've got, of course, our wonderful usual peeps. We got Alpha, we got Paul Arzola, we got Trek Federico in the house, Jurgen Muyen. Tim, I do see in there. I think I hit Alpha's in there as well. I think I got everybody in the chat. Appreciate you coming by again. You guys love what we do here on the channel. Hit that thumbs up and let us know what you guys think of what's going on. With that being said, let's start the show. We got quite a stacked card. We got not one, but two championship matches this evening as we are on the road to Summerslam, the biggest party of the summer. And JP, you and Basement have to defend the tag titles at the pay-per-view against Trek and Bobbitt of all people.
Yeah, I've seen that last week. I wasn't feeling too well, and I came out and finished the show, and I gotta fight them two fucking clowns again.
Well, tonight it's going to be a little preview of coming attractions as Basement will go one-on-one with Bobbitt in singles action. And here's the kicker. Trek is going to be in Bobbitt's corner, and you, JP, are going to be in Basement's corner.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, we are tag partners.
Yeah,
if they're going to have their partner out there, why wouldn't I be out there?
Well, we'll see what happens. Plus, we also have the Hardcore Championship on the line. And, of course, Heather will get a shot at redemption for the tomfoolery and shenanigans. That was the cash-in, the briefcase cash-in last week, as she will go one-on-one with the new champion. Ruby Rose title is on the line. Plus, there'll be an epic six-pack challenge as the main event, as we're going to talk more about the crate. SummerSlam's looking pretty stacked for us over here at Horny Goat Wrestling.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you got so far? I'm sorry, I wasn't here. Was I here last week? I was not here last week.
No, you were not. It's all good. It's all good. We had quite a stacked show. So basically, I did throw out a couple of number one contenderships and kind of matches setting up for SummerSlam. We do know that Gina is the number one contender for the women's championship at SummerSlam. So whoever wins the title match tonight between Heather and Ruby Rose will go on to SummerSlam to face Gina to defend that championship in just 2 weeks' time. On top of that, we did find out that Cody, after successfully defending the No Bucks Given Championship one-on-one against Alpha, I gave him an open forum. I said, hey, Cody, you have the choice. You have the power. I'm going to let you choose who you want your opponent to be. I'll even give you the stipulation. And, man, Cody's definitely got some great big chutzpah, some cojones, because he has agreed to put the title on the line in an Elimination Chamber match.
Dumbass.
So tonight's main event will actually feature all 6 of the participants that are going to be inside the Elimination Chamber. And stop me if you've heard this before, but the idea is going to be it's a 6-pack challenge. The winner will enter in the chamber at number 6. The loser, whoever gets pinned or submits, will be one of the first 2 that enters in the chamber at the pay-per-view. But, of course, I mentioned earlier, JP and Basement will defend the Horny Goat Wrestling tag team titles against Bobbitt and Trek at the pay-per-view. And also, we've got ourselves the big main event. We decided to give Rayshawn one final chance, one final shot at the Horny Goat Wrestling Championship against Colonel Sanders, and he has agreed to the stipulations, which, of course, the first one being, if he loses He can no longer challenge for the title up until WrestleMania would be the earliest he could retitle for or get a shot for it. And then, of course, it will be contested inside Hell in a Cell. So we've got Hell in a Cell and an Elimination Chamber match at the pay-per-view. But here comes everyone's favorite Rey Mysterio rip-off. It's May Mysterio. Calm down, Heather. I know he's your favorite.
No.
This motherfucker.
He's challenging.
Where are you going, rip-off?
He's going one-on-one tonight against Horny Goat for the Hardcore Championship to open up the show. I don't know who's going to win this one, but I mean, SummerSlam's looking to be pretty stacked pay-per-view, but this is going to be all sorts of crazy shenanigans. This is a Extreme Rules match, so they're going to, of course, stay in the ring naturally, and it'll be a draw. Yeah. You know, that's how it works around here.
No, they're going to stay in the ring, not use any weapons of mass destruction at all.
Correct.
And
nope, none whatsoever.
yeah, whatsoever. We'll have a clean winner.
But I figured the hardcore title would be something good to defend every week. So at least every week on the program, you're going to get a championship match.
Uh-huh.
May Mysterio obviously beefing up, as you can see. I love how he's adjusting not his shorts, but his stomach.
Uh-huh.
And listen to that crowd going nuts for the non-music. And there is Horny Goat, the hardcore champion. He won that battle royal back at Extreme Rules.
Horny Goat.
I know, JP. Stroke of genius.
There go the cats again.
What?
Delayed reaction.
There's no cats in the game.
No, I'm talking about
the
ones that came from his apartment.
Yep, the crazy ones that I always. He was spazzing out earlier. I'm not sure what the hell he was on about. But
took a Delta 9.
Hold on, folks. I gotta take care of one quick thing. I will be right back. I'll leave JP and Heather to commentate on the amazing match we're about to be.
Yep. Good luck with that shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now.
We got Horny Goat in the ring, getting ready to take on May Mysterio for the hardcore title.
The hardcore title. You know how I feel about hardcore titles?
Please tell us.
I'm a fan.
Introducing challenger.
The Extreme Rules match, and
hopefully, how is this going to be a first blood match? How are you going to see the?
It's not a first blood match. An Extreme Rules match.
But how are you going to see anything that happens to the Horny Goat here because he's wearing a mask, or what we think is a mask?
Because the screen will flash red. One of them breaks open.
So we're assuming that he's bleeding?
Mm-hmm. But again, it's not a first blood match. It is an Extreme Rules.
I understand that, but a hardcore match, usually you need blood of some kind.
And to answer your question there, Jurgen, Basement has to be up early tomorrow, so he couldn't be here tonight.
Yes, we are not going to speculate on why. So.
Top secret news.
Yep, he's not in danger personally.
No, everything is. He's good for the most part. Just got some stuff to take care of. I'll point in the right direction. These two are huge.
They are.
I knew May Mysterio. Well, he was just looked like he was gonna hug the referee.
I was gonna say, vote up to the referee.
I overheard JP saying like there's gonna be you weren't gonna be able to see the blood because both of them are wearing masks. Yeah, at this point, the way that we have the matches set up in terms of like the AI, yeah, it's probably right.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, I'm just being that guy.
You know what's
it's
fun?
Just the game. It's the game logic itself that gets me.
Uh-huh.
Oop, Horny Goat now on the ropes there, outside. Springboard, nice. Beautiful design. You know what's interesting? I was actually looking up, going up top here, speaking of video games. Oh, beautiful. Speaking of games, I was looking at like these emulators that have like all the classic systems all compiled into one. Because I was looking for like a PS2 emulator because PS2s are super expensive apparently.
Yes, they are.
And I was like, damn it. But I wanted to see if I can get like an emulator that had everything in one to play some of the older games maybe here on the channel. And not bad, but they didn't have PS2, which was what I was looking for. But they had literally like even systems that were like in Japan that I never even heard of before.
If you have PlayStation Plus, they should have a lot of PS2 games in the library.
Yeah, but they're going to be PS5.
Well, I'd have to look around. Oh.
Yeah.
There is an old Street Fighter game that I like, or Street Fighter S Mortal Kombat like ripoff game that I really want to find. That my cousin and I used to play as kids. Jeez. May Mysterio takes the. Oh, it looks like he broke his arm. Takes out a kendo stick, and then out of nowhere, Horny Goat just says, "Eat my butt," and then just completely flails him. Again, submission doesn't do any good, Horny Goat. Doesn't do any
It was a
good.
hardcore match, so why isn't pretty much this false counting?
Because that would make sense.
Right.
So far in the chat, I did throw it up. Horny Goat getting an 86% of the votes that he's going to retain the hardcore title. Truth be told, just watching a beautiful car crash.
Yes.
Rey Mysterio has a big butt.
He does.
It's big everything.
Hey, look, it's Nia Jax. What?
Oh, you can see her on SmackDown. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, sure, because he can do that. Yep, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Barely a 1 count. Oh, man alive. Uh-oh.
You know that I don't understand. I'm just not even going to say it. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. He jumps up on the top rope and then just jumps down. Right?
Yeah.
No.
It's the AI.
It's the AI.
They're-
The beautiful,
Yeah.
wonderful,
I know.
beautiful, wonderful AI.
Come on. No fat ass can jump that quick like that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, my word.
JP, you gotta believe. Booyaka, booyaka, 916. What's he doing with the Nope, he's...
Yeah.
May Mysterio might actually do it here, become the new hardcore champion. Please tell me he's gonna win by like not using the chair whatsoever.
I don't think he can stick to drop kicks like that.
Here we go. Yep, there we go.
Oh.
For the record, JP, I made him obviously he literally has Rey Mysterio's moves. And it's just really funny.
I get it. That's why I'm reacting the way I am. It's all good.
So like this.
Oh my god.
No, Trek, I wasn't talking about Killer Instinct. There's a game called Battle Arena Toshinden. And I'll explain why I love it in a minute. Covered by May Mysterio. Oh, and I kick out at 2.
Ranch chips. Go ahead.
Battle Arena Toshinden was basically like a Street Fighter Mortal Kombat-esque game. It wasn't very popular, although it did have sequels. It had like 8 characters you could pick from. But the reason I loved it so much was because there was an old man named Fo, F-O, an old like Asian guy with like long Wolverine-like claws. Like me and my cousin would always play the game and we cracked ourselves up, especially because one of his attacks, I'm not kidding you, was a fart.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
There we go. Beautiful cover by May Mysterio. Do we have a new hardcore champion? Teabagging. Oh, I thought that was close.
Have I ever seen the movie Clue?
I have.
You are goddamn right. One of my favorite
Big
movies.
glorious movie.
Love that fucking movie.
That is a good one. Tim Curry, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Tim Curry, Madeline Kahn, Mike.
That,
It's a late Sunday night, so that's why we're so
Not-
quiet. We're just taken aback by the action. I know JP is. By the way, guys and gals, if you haven't checked out the latest episode of No Bucks Given, it is up. That was a damn good episode we did last night. That was a good stream. There was a lot of deep conversation about a lot of things that we got into.
Yes, Ronnie said she thoroughly enjoyed it as well.
what, last night's?
Yeah, last night's was good. We'll have that up on the audio stuff probably tomorrow morning. And by we, I mean me.
I hope he's coherent enough.
Yes, sure. Christopher Lloyd was in that movie.
What the fuck? Gordy retained. I thought May Mysterio was gonna win that one. To be very honest with you,
It's got Tim Curry is the butler, and then you have Christopher Lloyd,
Professor Plum, Madeline Kahn, White.
And then you've got Leslie Ann Warren as Miss Peacock.
No, she was in Scarlet.
But it actually wasn't seductive
Yeah,
whole bag.
it was the older lady that was
Miss Peacock. I can't remember what her name was, but the only reason I like that movie so much is because it didn't have just one fucking ending.
No,
right?
they showed you all the possible endings and then showed you the true ending.
I mean, with a movie like Clue, I mean, come the fuck on. Anyway,
Yeah.
Basement is up next against Bobbit 1-on-1. Trek in Bobbit's corner, and of course Jay Pizzle in the corner of Basement. Again, I'm very impressed with Trek and Bobbit as a tag team. I kind of threw them together as an interim. They ended up in the finals against you guys when there was the #1 contendership tournament, and then they won the Fatal 4-Way last week. I am not gonna lie. Out of all the matches that we have so far for SummerSlam, the tag title match is actually the one I'm looking forward to the most, just because I honestly don't know how it's gonna go.
I do.
How's it gonna go, JP?
I'm gonna beat him so bad that Trek's gonna sit in the corner and cry about it all night long.
Well, fun fact: the next Horny Goat Wrestling one is the go home show for SummerSlam, so you will go 1-on-1 with Trek next week.
But
I purposely did that.
hey, Cody, you're a dumbass, by the way.
What's up, Cody?
Well,
Cody, in case you missed it, the main event will feature all 6 of you that are participating in the Elimination Chamber match at the pay-per-view. It's a 6-pack challenge. Whoever wins will enter the chamber at number 6. Whoever gets pinned or submitted will enter in one of the first 2 spaces. And I did go back, and we'll reveal exactly who's in the chamber per Cody's picks a little later on when we get to the main event. But first and foremost, time for it's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Make me pay for your pizza. I mean, okay. Ooh, I'm so scared. So, and Trek, Cody, the only reason I said you're a dumbass, why are you putting your title on the line? You're a dumbass.
Well, I told him he won the title at the pay-per-view. He had a very good match against Alpha, defending it 1-on-1 last week. And so, you know, I figured throw it out there. We're gonna give him give him an opportunity to see what he's made of. And I said, you can choose to fight whoever you want with whatever stipulation you want, and that's what he picked.
I'm gonna put myself in a corner and tell everybody that if I lose this match, I will never wrestle for a title ever again. But I ain't gonna do that. Because this is an AEW. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah. I mean, you seen the moonsaults.
Moonsault, springboards, fucking.
Cody, listen, if you're able to retain the title at SummerSlam in 2 weeks, you'll probably be one of the best ranked No Bucks Given champions in the title's history.
I'll give you money to go finger bang Sally Magoo on the street corner.
Bell rings were underway. Bobbit against Basement in singles action again. Jay Pizzle. JP is in Basement's corner, and Trek is in Bobbit's corners. Basement's hanging up Trek here. And remember, folks, these 4 men will compete. I say men, with Basement being a bear man, or a man-bear pig. All 4 will compete at SummerSlam as Team PB&J. Basement and JP will defend their tag titles against Trek and Bobbit. So far, Basements is crushing it right now. Running around in circles, he doesn't need to. I heard you guys, when we were talking a little bit earlier off chat, or in the chat, our private chat, it was like you guys have had a pretty, average summer as far as the heat goes. It's been freezing over here.
Really? It's been hot here.
We had a couple of days where it was mid to close to high 90s.
We had heat indexes of 110 here.
We had Memorial Day weekend. We had like a 92-degree day, and that has probably been the hottest day it's been all summer. It has consistently been in the 70s and reaching maybe as high as 82 for the last month.
We're gonna hit 89 today.
Wouldn't mind if it
We're
hit
gonna
60.
hit 92 tomorrow, and that's without the heat index.
Ugh. So I'm afraid like it's either gonna come rushing in all at once. Speaking of rushing in all at once, here comes Bob, and he's actually doing some damage on Basement. That's a bit concerning.
Basement will come back. He always does.
Ah, fuck. Oh, speaking of which. Oh God! Well, you were right, Heather. He just fucking threw Bob outside the ring and just planted him down.
Basement does not go down easy.
I probably just can't get rid of the John Cena gimmick thing. Can't just do his own fucking thing.
Because you can't see it. I mean, no, Alpha. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying is it's just like I'm surprised because New England. I mean, yeah, New England weather is kind of shitty, but like Heather can attest to this to a degree. It's just weird. It's never been like this. As far as being a cold summer.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I do not and will not ever complain about how hot it has been. It wasn't too bad today, but it was probably right about perfect. My body is not hurting one bit right now.
That's good.
It does. I mean, I can't unless I make a real huge sudden movement or fall like I did last night.
Yep. Up. Bob with the cover. Holy shit! Bobby got the pinfall.
Way to go, Basement. You fucking
Basement had the majority of the votes, but either way, Bobbitt got the victory over Basement in singles action. Oh, wait. Basement's coming in here. Looks like he's going to show that sign of respect to Bobbitt. Notice how Jay...
It's like the AI knows.
Looks like Jay... you can't see it off camera here. JP is pissing on Trek.
That's how I use it.
We'll just have to see if this is a sign of things to come at the pay-per-view. But next week, folks, Truck and JP will go one-on-one with the roles reversed. But up next, it's our second championship match. It's a chance for Heather's redemption as she goes one-on-one with Ruby Rose with the Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Championship on the line. If you guys missed last week's show, that was an insane show for so many reasons. That was probably one of the better weekly Horny Goat Wrestling shows that we did. So what happened was Heather did, Gino won a number one contenders fatal four-way to open the show last week, and she became the number one contender for the Women's Championship, so she will go on to SummerSlam to challenge for the title. However, Heather had a one-on-one non-title match against Ruby Rose last week here on the show for Ruby Rose's debut under the women's roster scene. However, it was interrupted as the Cash Me In Stepsis briefcase winner, Caitlyn Jenner, crashed the party and cashed in, turning the match not only into a triple threat, but also for the championship. And take a guess what happened. Ruby Rose pinned Caitlyn Jenner to become the new Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Champion. So now it's Heather's chance at redemption. One-on-one. Can she get the championship back and become the first ever two-time Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Champion? Heather, you could make history here tonight.
I could. But somehow I don't know for sure if it'll happen.
I mean,
I will say that Ruby Rose never pinned me, so
that's right.
there's that chance.
Well, I mean,
You never know. I'm just pulling up my championship history page here to... Let's go! Woo! Bear with the blockage here. There we go. All right. So Heather won the Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Championship back at Bash in the Beach on April 30th, 2022, having a nearly 2-month-long title reign before the incident that happened last week with Ruby Rose. So the question is, again, can Heather pull off the victory here and become the first ever 2-time champion for Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Division? And again, doesn't matter who wins this one. Gina Jace punched her ticket to SummerSlam, so just the question remains: who's going to be the champion going into the pay-per-view? As long as it's not Beefy Lips, right?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, Beefy Lips will actually be going one-on-one against Gina J later on tonight.
Oh, God.
Because, you know, I'm a son of a bitch.
Poor Gina's gonna die.
Brief rundown of the women's championship history. Elvira was the inaugural champion. Then we had Wonder Woman. Kamala Harris went on a tear for about a month until Heather won the championship. And then, of course, Ruby Rose. So if Heather wins, she'll become the 6th ever women's champion and the only person to be a 2-time women's champion. Just crazy to me that Ruby Rose on her debut fucking wins the belt.
Right?
You
paged her ass.
Yep, yep.
Why did Paige do the same thing?
She won the Divas title her first night on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, your hair's in your... Okay, yep. Your hair's in your head like that.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, technically, you know what I meant. You saw the glitch I sent you with Kurt Angle in the cage, right?
Yeah.
That was the best one I've ever seen.
Pretty good.
Oh, geez. Now, Heather's still got a majority of the votes in the chat. If you guys are joining us here live, 88% of you right now have confidence that Heather is going to win back her prestigious championship. I'll tell you, it's going to be an all Horny Goat main event scene so far between the tag titles, the women's, and then all we just need is to Rayshawn to hold on to win that Horny Goat Wrestling Championship. Here we go. It's the rematch that no one expected. Heather and Ruby Rose, bell rings, women's title on the line. And also there will be no tomfoolery, no shenanigans. This is a standard wrestling match. No interference, no more cash-ins. It's just a pure matchup. I swear to God, if there's a draw, I'm going to lose my shit. Federico rooting for Ruby in the chat here, but Trek is rooting up for Heather, as so is Jurgen Muyen. God, you'd think the cape would be in the way. The cloak would be in the way.
I think the hood alone would be an obscurance.
Oh, God, are we going to get like a Batman situation like we had with the entrance?
Dead.
Oh. Heather, I got to say, you got a lot of impressive submission moves.
Yep, I do. I spent a lot of time talking to Daniel Bryan and Drew Gulak.
It's Drew Gulak. I knew it was Drew Gulak. I knew it. We will see also Rayshawn later on tonight in a one-on-one matchup against Goaty T, the member of the GOATS, the Goats tag team. Of course, we saw Gorny Goat earlier retain the hardcore title. And then, of course, we've got Gina J versus Beefy Lips. And then the main event, all 6 members of the Elimination Chamber match. That'll be taking place at the SummerSlam pay-per-view for the No Bucks Given title. Their shot at entering in the chamber at number 6 or number 1 is up for grabs. So that match is going to take fucking forever, which is why, if you notice, I didn't book any tag team matches this evening.
Yeah.
Yay.
Because, you know, we need sleep. Oh, God, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose getting a little bit of a comeback. Oh, never mind. Nope. Okay, she's now wearing a burqa. That's the thing. Yep, she's now wearing a burqa. There we go. Standing Spanish fly. Uh-oh. Heather's already got a finisher. This could be a very quick title comeback here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope. Ruby's actually putting up a decent fight. Although Heather is yet to receive... I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I was going to say. Next move is going to be the damaging move.
Oh, Ruby now. Oh, God. That was a... Okay.
That one, you kill me.
That was a bulldog in and of itself there. Oh, that is a smooth moonsault from Ruby Rose. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Right in the uterus. Ruby's actually getting a little bit of a comeback here, although both women now have a finisher. It's hard to say, but Heather's got the... I spoke a little too soon. Go for the crossface submission. If Ruby Rose taps, Heather regains the title. Title's on the line. Can she do it? White watching for it. Wow. Got to give Ruby Rose some credit there, although cover, smart move going right for the cover. Title on the line. Whoa. That was close. I got to give props for Ruby Rose, not tapping out to Heather's crossface submission there, but Heather looks like she's on the verge of getting another one, and she has not let up on the offense. Oh. Although it's one quick move from Ruby could be the deciding factor here. Oh, God. Finisher from Ruby. The rose petal cover. Oh, Heather kicks out. Woo-wee. This is a nail biter. Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Championship on the line as Heather seeks redemption. I think, honestly, Heather, if you lock in your submission move one more time, it's a dunsie. It's over. Ruby's in a lot of damage right now. That's a lot of damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Oh, speaking of training with Daniel Bryan.
I'm not watching.
Uh-oh, Heather's got the submission ready to go, but goes for a cover instead. 1, 2. Oh, and a near fall once again. Oh, Ruby Rose, this isn't looking good for... Oh, Jesus Christ. Heather just took her head off. Cover, that could do it. 1, 2. Fucking hell, man. Wow. Women's wrestling chanting in the crowd right now, and rightfully so. This is a hell of a match. Again, got to give it up to Ruby Rose, the newcomer trying to hold on to that championship as much as humanly possible. Well, Heather's now hit 2 finishers, one of them being a submission. Ruby is still holding on. Heather's still just beating the ever-living snot out of her. Her body is matching her cloak at this point. Emotional damage. Oh, man.
Oh, come on, just almost done.
You've literally targeted every part of her body. I'm pretty confident that you're going to win this thing. Uh-oh.
What?
Everyone high rent district here. I thought you were going to go right over her. Cover with an elbow. 1, 2. Heather regains the women's championship. Justice has been served. Heather is now, once again, the Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Champion.
Good job. You didn't do a fucking thing. You were just sitting here. Oh, the fuck are you? And I'm just kidding.
All right, let me just update the title history here. Heather is now the 2-time Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Champion and has now punched the ticket as we have ourselves our Summerslam main event for the women's division. It's going to be none other than Gina J right there taking on Heather. So it's the 2 women of the Horny Goat Wrestling group going at it for the women's championship at SummerSlam. And of course, Gina's going to go up against Beefy Lips. Look at the intensity on the face of Beefy.
I mean, she looks...
Yeah? She looks what? Beautiful? I know.
She looks constipated. She doesn't look like...
Why do you think her back's to us?
There you go.
Yeah, Jurgen, I mean, fuck. Ruby put up... It was a battle cry, I think, by JP. The mic cut out a little bit. I just heard like a meow.
You missed. Was it recreating the birth of Francis?
Ah, that's probably, yep.
No, my knee locked up.
Oh, fuck that pain, man. I've had that happen twice to me in my life, and like, nope. I thought you banged it on something. I thought you banged it on the door. But no, I've had my knee pop out for, oh my God, that fucking sucks. Speaking of sucking, here comes Beefy Lips. She'll be on the cover of Horny Goat Wrestling magazine this month in the SummerSlam swimsuit edition.
Oh, no.
Again, Beefy's still holding a grudge because she did come up short against Heather for the Women's Championship back at Extreme Rules.
Well, look at her. Came up short in many other areas, too. Short on lips. Just saying.
Well, I can see clearly you don't see eye to eye to her.
I don't.
Yeah.
You can't say that I do, man.
Gina's got quite a mountain to climb against Beefy here tonight, the #1 contender for the Women's Championship.
Look at it. Look at Beefy Lips. You know.
There is Gina. Connor, no. What, you didn't want the swimsuit model? No? You wanted swimsuit cover edition? No? It'd be a bestseller, for sure. Yeah! Still to come, Rayshawn one-on-one with Goaty T. And then, of course, the main event, all 6 members of that Elimination Chamber match. That's going to be a fun 6-pack challenge, a preview of coming attractions for Summerslam, or Summerfest, as it's been called before. The biggest party of the summer. And folks, don't forget, if you guys want to be part of the fun of Horny Goat Wrestling, have your character possibly uploaded, or any of your creations, don't forget all the championships and everything, including the arena, the logos, everything that you see here is available in the community creations area. If you want to search using the hashtag #NoBucksGiven, you can find all those fun little things if you want to either download themselves or just have fun in general. If you want to have us use your stuff, do the same thing, upload your creation and use that hashtag, and who knows, you might see it pop up here in Horny Goat Wrestling. Bell rings, and we're underway, and I forgot to put the poll up. Gotta be quick about this. Who's gonna win this one?
Marching around the house like a fucking clown right now.
I wasn't. Mark, I didn't hear you looking.
All the way out there.
Maybe you should get high more often because your hearing improves.
Holy shit. All I heard was stomping. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wasn't. I can tell you that right now.
I was just promoting the fact that people can participate in the group thing here by uploading their creation to the community creations. I gotta say, I've been kind of like poking around through the community creations tab, and Jesus, there are some fucking really, really, really good ones in there of older wrestlers. There's some people are doing like just ruthless. There's a couple people I actually follow on Twitter that do creations of like the arenas and stuff, and it's fucking insane how much detail they put into them. And then we have Beefy Lips. JP's trying to fight Jesus.
He's trying to catch a fly.
Oh, I was close. Beefy's now got Gina up. This is not looking too good for Gina. She's gonna get broken like a toothpick under the weight of all that beef.
Now she's humping her leg.
So Heather, how do you feel being history being made? First ever 2-time women's champion.
Feels good as you see I'm celebrating with donuts.
Well said. Oh God, broke Gina's ribs.
Broke her in half.
I mean, it's gonna be an interesting. It's interesting that you and Gina are going to be the main event, you know? I mean, I figured that eventually you two would clash. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon, let alone for the women's title, let alone at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I know. Her little toothpick ass, better watch out.
Uh-oh. Gina's already in trouble. Beefy's up top, and she's already in the yellow. This is not looking good. Oh, my God. Breaking her neck. Beefy with the cover with our only Japanese referee. Cover 1 and a kick out. So I just realized that now you two are co-champions in the promotion. JP won half of the tag team champions, and Heather the women's champion again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a singles champion because every time I do get booked in a match, I win it, and then I lose it like 5 seconds later.
Well, I mean, to be fair, even if you did lose the championships at SummerSlam, you and Basement dethroned one of those dominating champions in Horny Goat Wrestling history in Team MK. You guys are the only second-time tag team champions in the promotion's illustrious 4-month history. Just saying, don't sell yourself short on that victory, because those two fucking tore through teams.
I'm not worried.
And who knows, maybe if you guys lose the tag team titles, this is more of a calling to maybe go after there's other championship opportunities.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We have 5 titles now. Oh god, now Gina's getting up fucking up beefy lips here.
I guess Gina's about the size of Beefy Lips' legs. Fuck.
But Gina's holding her own. I mean, she's got more damage, but I mean, she does have a special now. There's a finisher saved up here. Chat going strong, 75% believe that Gina will defeat the Beef. And beautiful DDT.
Spanish announce table there with no Spanish announcers. It's so sad to see.
I mean, cutbacks, and they're doing it from home because of COVID. / we couldn't pay anyone enough to cover this shit in Spanish. That's a more. Referees now count up to 6 here. And Gina's wisely tossing the Beef off to the side. Referees now at 7. Gina could win via count out here. Gina, don't go out of the ring. Don't go out of the ring. Don't go out. Why? Ref was at almost the count of 8. Oh, this AI, I swear to God.
Mm-hmm. It's Megsy!
What's up,
Megsy?
mate? Going.
Oh, God. Elbow by Gina. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez, I'm crow. Actually, I think Gina's. I was a little worried because I thought Beefy was gonna win this one. Oh, jeez, never mind. Referee getting up to 7 now, I believe. But Gina's getting right back in here. Uh-oh, posing's not a good idea. Here comes Gina now. Look at the strength.
Jesus Christ, how is she not broken in half?
Beautiful modified GTS kick there, covered by Gina. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was gonna do it. I thought that was gonna do it there.
She's a whopping 70 fucking pounds.
Women's wrestling again. Oh, Gina with a nice counter.
Again, she's 70 pounds. Just saying. And I get it.
I would have laughed my ass off so damn hard if that glitched and rocketed Gina to the
Uh-oh. Gina's going for an arm bar here. I think Beefy's going to tap again. Beefy taps.
I was just going to say the same thing.
What, the glitch?
Interesting. Yeah.
If it did glitch and just made Beefy Lips like a trampoline and sent Gina flying.
Oh, yeah, God. All right, Gina with a huge victory over Beefy Lips, setting her sights on the ultimate prize, the Horny Goat Wrestling Women's Championship that is now won by Heather. Heather being the first ever 2-time women's champion. We got our SummerSlam main event.
That's Gina's win. That's her victory pose.
What's her victory pose?
You just saw it.
Whose is it? Because somebody does that.
I think it's Lee. I remember it was AJ Lee.
It was either that or Alexa Bliss.
One of the two.
All right.
Just curious. That's a Goatee T.
Yep. Calm down. I know you're excited.
No, dude, I thought Risha was fighting for the title tonight.
No, not tonight. SummerSlam's in 2 weeks.
SummerSlam.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to blow up. I apologize.
It's all good. Trust me, I have to take notes to keep track of stuff because between this and SmackDown.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all fun. So Rayshawn, those of you who don't know, I did last week issue the challenge to Rayshawn. I talked to him a little bit earlier. Said to him, look, you fought Colonel Sanders for the Horny Goat Wrestling Championship at Bash at the Beach. Wasn't able to advance. Wasn't able to win. He got the rematch at Extreme Rules. He surrendered his then No Bucks Given championship. And even picked the stipulation of the submission match. Wasn't able to come out on top. So now I gave Rayshawn one final ultimatum. He will get one more shot at the Horny Goat Wrestling Championship against Colonel Sanders at SummerSlam on 2 conditions. The first, if Rayshawn loses, he will no longer be able to challenge at all for the Horny Goat Wrestling Championship until at the very earliest, WrestleMania. Now, what this means is that Rayshawn would still obviously qualify for the Royal Rumble and win, but physically he would not be able to challenge for the championship until WrestleMania at the very earliest. The other stipulation was that since we're going for broke here and going all in, it's going to be inside Hell in a Cell. And no, Megsy, Heather won back the women's championship tonight. So Heather is the now 2-time champion and Gina J is the #1 contender, which means Heather and Gina will go one-on-one at the pay-per-view in SummerSlam for the title. And there's Goaty T with the Booker T entrance, of course. Goaty T. Listen, we gotta feature some of the new talent here in Horny Goat Wrestling. There's a lot of talent that needs some exposure, and gotta get them over.
Thank you, Megsy. I'm the first ever 2-time women's champion.
First ever. In fact, I think no. I was gonna say you're not the. I was gonna say, are you the first ever 2-time champion ever in Horny Goat Wrestling history? And no, that is not the case because there is one person who is a former 2-time No Bucks Given champion who is a green ogre that we don't talk about anymore.
Who's that?
Shrek.
Remember Shrek was.
Oh, he's not in Horny Goat.
He has been released because he lost his matches.
No, he's fucking God mode. Ruined all the matches.
That's true.
Here we go. This is just a friendly non-title matchup here between Rayshawn and Goaty T. Let us know your thoughts in the chat. Who you think is going to win with the poll? And of course, the main event's going to be a doozy. And there goes Rayshawn. He's full of pep in his step tonight.
Yeah, he is. Well, he just got off his shift, so he's full of caffeine.
I mean, he hasn't wrestled. What's that?
This guy looks like a Swiss cake roll.
I'm hungry. I actually really like the design of Goaty T. I'm not going to lie. It's very detailed. It's very well done.
Oh, I'm not making fun of him, but he looks like a Swiss cake roll.
Don't make me hungry.
Or a stormtrooper that got lost in the moment.
A barnyard stormtrooper from the Viking era.
There we go.
Oh, nice like modified neckbreaker stunner combination there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Rayshawn's got some pep in his step tonight for sure. He's looking to obviously remind everyone how important he is. And don't forget, we still have the Cash Me and Step Bro briefcase, which of course that is owned by, that is currently held by Peacemaker. He did win it back from Peter Griffin last week here on the program. So you never know. You never know when. Holy shit, what a kick by Goaty T.
Trick goes, has anyone tried Swiss cake roll ice cream?
Yes.
It's cookies and cream, brother.
Still
I'm
good.
going to go with yes.
Still good.
I am not too much of a big fan of the filling on the Swiss cake roll. I actually like the chocolate on the
Macy's like, no, but now I need it.
And I eat them frozen if I eat them.
They're better.
Oh my god, the fucking Swiss cake rolls and the Nutty Buddies are so good when frozen. Fucking Nutty Buddies.
Agreed.
Shit!
We forgot to buy them. Good thing we're going shopping tomorrow anyway.
Ball sack.
Rayshawn's got a finisher lined up. He's going to hit some of that sweet barista music. Starbucks CD, 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. Didn't think it was going to be that quick for Goaty T.
Never usually is, but...
No. That wouldn't make it a fun match. And folks, if you're obviously checking things out here on the channel, of course, tomorrow we're continuing the Marvel Roundtable with Ant-Man and the Wasp. And then I think Wednesday will probably be some other random video game and live stream, whether it be Back for Blood, Fall Guys, or something else in between. I know I'm going to be taking a little bit of some birthday cake delights myself that evening, so that's going to be a fun time. Uh-oh.
Shall. Yeah. Maxie says she likes to freeze the funny bones and devil dog cakes.
The fuck is a funny bone?
Frozen devil dogs are the shits. They are so good.
The shits? They probably give me the shits. What's the funny
So
bones?
worth it. You know what? Actually, hold on. That's a good question. Oh, I know what those are. They're the Drake pastries, the Drake brand, like kind of like devil dogs.
Okay.
I forgot about those. I haven't had those many of those, but I have the devil dogs. And Goaty T's getting some sort of offense back, but he's got a shit ton of damage on him. Is he gonna? Oh my god, that was cool. You don't hear any
I
Barry.
prefer freezing Thin Mint, Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies.
That's good too.
Especially if you have ice cream and make little mini Thin Mint cookie ice cream sandwiches.
No promises, Jurgen. Oh, there goes Goaty T. Rayshawn is definitely pissed. I'm not sure if Goaty T owes him rent money or what the deal is, but he's fucking him up on the outside of the ring right now.
No more Fall Guy because I don't want to hear Barry Manilow music where Gina is playing. Huh? I don't get it.
I think she was singing it. They make chocolate honey buns now? Oh my god. Man.
I don't remember if she was singing it or if she was humming it.
Either way. Can't get copyright strikes anymore. Referee now up to 4. Rayshawn's got a little bit of damage on him, but not as badly as Goaty T.
No, not at all.
Oh, God. Slap of the face.
I got you beat, Maxie. I once ate 3 boxes of them in one sitting.
Oh, shit.
Hold on a sec.
Rayshawn with a massive super kick, too. That gets him the win. Wow, that was a fucking out of
3
nowhere.
boxes of Thin Mint cookies in one sitting.
Good job, Rayshawn. You beat a fucking fat stormtrooper.
No, but he had that kick out of nowhere, and he just got him in the corner of the. I thought he was gonna be a rope break, but like, fucking nailed that kick out of nowhere. And Rayshawn full of pep in his step as he prepares for Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks' time, as he gets one final shot at redemption against Colonel Sanders for the Horny Goat Wrestling Championship at SummerSlam.
And actually, my stomach was fine after that.
That was a nice ass ending.
Yes, it was a nice ass ending. But folks, up next, it is a 6-man challenge featuring all 6 members. They'll be taking part in the Elimination Chamber match at SummerSlam for Cody's No Bucks Given Championship. Peter Griffin, Hades, Blue Hawk, Paul Arzola, Alpha, and of course the champ himself, Cody, are going to be taking place in this matchup. Again, whoever wins this match will enter in the chamber last at spot number 6. Whoever is pinned or submits will ultimately enter into the chamber at spot either number 1 or number 2. Also, as part of the stipulation that Cody, since Cody picked all this, he did say he wanted to add one bonus stipulation, which is if Peter Griffin ends up losing the chamber match, he is gone from Horny Goat Wrestling forever. The challenge accepted.
Come on, Peter Griffin.
You want Peter to win this one to enter in number 6?
No.
Ugh, man, shivering. Chicken and a shivering. Ugh.
Yep.
Why does everything have to take 6 million years to load, 2K?
Because look at the fucking abominations that are right there. No, I'm kidding. Half abominations that are on the screen right now. All right. Again, this is non-title, but it will be more so for opportunities as far as placement inside the chamber. Spoiler alert, I'm going to do the exact same thing on SmackDown in a few days.
I'm not surprised.
What's the matter with SmackDown?
He's going to be doing essentially the same thing.
Well, you know, because I miss the days of like matches that, and hear me out here, brace yourself, meant something and actually had some sort of like ramifications.
Yeah, that's the way stuff should be booked.
Such as, you know, Royal Rumble qualifying matches.
Yeah, kind of like what I did with my stuff. Everybody got a shot, and now we're down to the final 7.
NWA's had some banger matches so far in the 3 weeks we've been doing this.
Yep. So keep in mind that I can't remember who it was that got hurt.
Shelton Benjamin.
No, it was Fabian Eichner. Fabian Eichner was attacked.
He got attacked by JP in the back, like Jim Cornette did to Santino Marella.
Yep. So
What the fuck was that?
next week we start the round robin, but one match that has to take place is that Shinsuke Nakamura will take on Shelton Benjamin for that final spot, because Fabian Eichner has a broken leg, so he will be out for about 6 weeks.
Because JP broke it. So, Blue Hawk, as you saw, was the first entrant. We've got Paul Arzola entering here. Again, these were all opponents that Cody hand-picked to be part of this chamber match. And I mean, you know, I echo JP's sentiments. On one hand, it's like, man, you have free open reign. He could have had a match against anyone he wanted to, one-on-one, picked any stipulation that favored him whatsoever. But instead, he's going balls to the wall in this one. So I have to give him a little bit of credit. What?
You're just giving Cody shit.
I'm just giving Cody shit, to be honest.
I know. I'm just saying.
And honestly, it's something that I probably would do. As far as a booking thing goes, I would actually do something like that. Why? Because it adds to the story.
Oh, there's Hades, the man from the underworld.
So I am full on with what Cody is doing. I'm just giving him a hard time about why he's doing it. I mean, that's a heel thing to do.
How the fuck did I actually thought it didn't stop to think about like how the fuck got the faces on that thing. But you know what? I'm not gonna ask too many questions because Hades he's in a dump truck.
He looks like he's got a bubble butt. Look at that.
I was about to say, yeah, he's got a badunkadunk going on there.
Right?
I don't mind that mask with the 3 faces on it.
No, it's not that I don't like it. I'm just like, how the fuck did he do it?
I think there's a mask in the creators.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. I'm going to grab another drink real quick. I will be right back. But yeah, Hades is
He's fucking monstrous.
Yeah. My balls are monstrous, too. Is it really 30th anniversary of Batman Returns?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right.
I like a series of movies. I do not much care for the Dark Knight series at all.
No, that's the Tim Burton Batman Returns, the one with Michelle Pfeiffer and.
To me, are pretty good. I mean, yes, they kind of started getting bad when Michael Keaton left, but I like.
And there's Alpha. Alpha looking badass. Alpha has come really close a couple of times to becoming No Bucks Given champion. He's come dangerously close a few instances for both either #1 contenderships or even the ladder match, or even just last week when he fought Cody one-on-one for the title. I honestly thought there was a couple of moments that I thought Alpha was actually going to win the whole thing.
Right. We also got to start talking about that, and I don't mean to interrupt you on this, but we need to start talking about
Mortal Kombat tournament.
Combat.
Oh, I've had it in the back of my mind for the last couple of days.
That time that we get Mortal Kombat up and rolling, and we just you have to go back through all of them, or do you not have anything from last year?
If I have the list from last year, I have no fucking clue where
You
it
didn't-
ended up.
You can always look back at the broadcasts.
Right, I know that. So
Yeah, it
we've
was
got
in Excel.
we've got to
we had the
reseat.
other.
Oh, yeah, we've got to reseat everybody.
It's all right. We can make it work. I just know that I remember I get my pick as Shao Kahn again. So, you know.
That is not forgotten. You are the number 1 seed. You get to keep your character.
Peter still has the Cash Me and Step Bro briefcase. I thought Peacemaker won it back.
I thought so too.
Maybe I was wrong.
Change.
Huh. Guess they'll
But
have
yes,
to...
you get to pick. You don't have to be Shao Kahn, but you can be Shao Kahn if you get to choose whatever character you want to be, and you are the number 1 seed. If that, I think
that's Shao Kahn, because as we've seen in wrestling recently, we have Nick Khan,
Yeah.
Tony Khan,
right.
Gonna have Shao Kahn. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Shao Kahn.
Right. Nope. Gotcha. That's fine. Fair enough. And then we just have to. I don't remember who lost. I know you and Rayshawn fought.
Fought almost everybody. I thought. Almost everybody. I remember you defeated Heather, and that didn't go over so well.
I apologize.
Taking up shit from like a year.
Last year.
Taking up shit from a year ago.
I'm terrible at. Well, I played the series. You know, the games, the 2 games that are connected.
He did the storyline mode.
Well, yeah. Let me know. I can help with the graphics and stuff. And there he is, folks.
I just need to go back and find. Seeding again. That's all I need to do. I just have to reseed everybody.
And there is the No Bucks Given champion, Cody, the main man himself. And remember, Cody picked this. Cody could have done anything he wanted. He chose to put the title on the line inside the Elimination Chamber at SummerSlam. And so,
yes, we'll be doing the same thing we did last year. You can pick your character. I don't know how we're going to do about. I might have. Well, we'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
randomization. Yeah, so those of y'all tuning in, we are going to look to do a repeat of the Mortal Kombat tournament like we were just talking about. That was fun. The Mortal Kombat tournament last year was a lot of fun. If you guys want to participate and you have, I believe is it 10, right? Mortal Kombat 10? Mortal Kombat X is the game we used?
I thought it was Mortal Kombat 11.
Whichever the latest one was, right? Because that was the latest one. So whichever one's the latest one, it is cross-platform. So if you guys have Xbox or PlayStation, it doesn't matter. We will find a way to make it work. Yeah, we'll find a way to make it work. And we'll figure out how many people want to participate. So make sure you keep your eyes and ears peeled here on the channel, as well as Twitter, as I'm sure we'll be making some announcements. So make sure you follow us on Twitter at the Horny Goat 1, because that's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be a lot of craziness, especially if you guys get involved.
We will spin a wheel to see who kicks what character. That's what we did last year.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You don't get to choose your character. You will spin a wheel, and that will be your character.
Right,
It's
that's
random.
right.
The only person that is not is Connor, because he won last year.
Fucking right. I'm gonna have to practice. All right, we got Peter Griffin tossing Paul Arzola like a ragdoll. Alpha and Cody are in the corner, as expected, because they're heated rivals. Blue Hawk is powerbombing Hades on the outside of the ring here. Holy shit.
So, did you explain how we did it last year?
What, with the Mortal Kombat tournament?
Yeah, so if you want to be a part of it, and there's 32 characters, if you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is DM one of us, and we'll throw your name in the hat.
Yes, so if
we did it last year.
We'll have more details coming up in the near future. We have to do a little more organization with it, especially because I think I'm assuming a good chunk of our colleagues in the chat will probably want to participate. We'll figure out the brackets and everything like that as far as character selection and whatnot. Saying while you were away, it's the latest Mortal Kombat game. I believe it's Mortal Kombat 10, right? 10 or 11? 11. So it's the latest Mortal Kombat game. It is cross-platform, so we are able to do like privatized matches and stuff, and we will figure out the tournament schematics soon. So make sure you keep your eyes on either here on the channel or on the Twitter at the Horny Goat 1 for all the details. We might even make a separate like announcement video as far as breaking down the information and whatnot, how it's going to work. Holy shit, Paul just tossed Alpha like a fucking machine. Cover by Paul Arzola, kick out. And Paul almost punched his ticket there. I did see Alpha say earlier in the chat that the ass screwed him over. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to lie on that one, Alpha, but, who knows, Alpha? If you win this, you enter in the number 6 in the chamber match, which gives you, not a guarantee, but, still pretty good. As Paul's now taking it to Alpha inside the ring. Oh, my God, and a spear by Paul Arzola, as Blue Hawk and Hades are still battling it out, and Cody's taking it to Peter Griffin.
Yes, Jurgen, it is 11. Mortal Kombat 11, which is the last one that came out. My concept came from this because Mortal Kombat came out as a movie, and I said, why not just do a Mortal Kombat tournament?
Best movie of all time.
And, well, but then at the end of it, we did a watch-along of Mortal Kombat. I think it was Annihilation.
Alba with a cover on Paul Arzola, kick out, and 2. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, JP. Cody's taking it to Peter Griffin as Alpha and Paul are wisely the only 2 in the ring. Remember, no disqualification, no count-out victory. Pinfall as a submission needs to happen in the ring. Jurgen's already thrown his 2 cents in, saying he wants to be in the tournament. Hell yeah, man. We'll like I said, we'll probably do a separate video with all the details. Was the movie good? Oh, Megsy, sorry. I was making fun of more the 90s movie that came out than the new one. Actually, the new one, I didn't mind the new one, to be honest with you. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, oh my God, Annihilation with like the worst fucking green screen graphics. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Craziness still going on the outside of the ring here. Blue Hawk is in a lot of trouble, as is Alpha. But Blue Hawk is now painted red right now. I mean, you could see members of the Hawk family, blue and black, or even pink, come in and mess some things up here. Because again, no DQ. But Alpha is holding his own. He's making some comeback here against Paul Arzola. Uh-oh, Paul now. Oh my God, what a nice enziguri there. Uh-oh, Paul with a choke. Oh, wow, modified choke slam with a knee. Cover onto Alpha. Cover. Oh, God, that would be a fucking close one on that one.
Yeah.
Seems Paul and Alpha are the only 2 really battling in the ring right now for a shot at this. I'm sure the fuck Peter's doing. Paul's up. Now everyone's back in. Hades is still outside the ring. Oh, fuck. Right there with you, Chuck. Alpha is now stunned outside the ring. Hades back in as he's now about to give a tombstone fucking he'll try for the Blue Hawk. Good Lord. Peter was going for a cover. Peter just like jumped over the referee with a smile on his face.
Annihilation might have been a bad movie, but it is a cult classic. I hate to tell you that. Because...
I like Fear and Loathing.
Okay.
Curb stomp. Oh, geez, we're going to be here a while, folks.
It's a 6-man match. What did you expect?
Well, that's why I said I purposely did not book any 6-man or any tag team matches.
Uh-huh.
Peter's not looking so hot. Going on, Aru. Chin Chu covered by Blue Hawk onto, I think that's Cody. Oh, shit. Kick out there.
Oh, shit.
That-
The fuck was that?
That was...
Wait, oh, Cameron? What?
Again, folks, if you're just joining us, this is a six-way for the winner of to determine the entry into the Elimination Chamber. All six of these men will fight at SummerSlam for the No Bucks Given Championship. However, the winner of this match will enter in at number 6. Whoever's pinned or submits will enter in at number 1. Oh, Paul Arzola going for the cover on Peter Griffin. That could do it. That could do it. Oh, man, that was close.
It took you a while to respond to that there, Alpha. Aru, I completely forgot I said it.
Hey, fucking don't even know what the fuck you are talking about. Yes, oh, the PS2 thing. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
PS2 games. Oh, Cody now going with the... Oh, he was going for the Cobra Jesus Christ. Anaconda Vice. I couldn't think of the fucking name. Brain's fried, folks. It's been a long...
Shrek, Iron Man isn't in this match. What the fuck are you talking about?
No worries, Aru.
Oh, yeah, no. Iron Man's not in this anymore.
Yeah, so
We
why
had,
would
we had a battle royal with, I think, 20 people, and it was everyone. The loser stays and everyone gets fired. Oh, Jesus. Hades with a fucking tombstone pile driver under Cody. Alpha hits a move on Blue Hawk. Oh, shit. I thought that Hades might have gotten that one. Remember, if Cody gets pinned, I mean, yeah, the title's not on the line, but that means Cody would have to enter in first, which that does not bode well for trying to hold on. That basically throws the champion's advantage out the door. Peter Griffin with a bro kick onto Paul Arzola, cover. And Hades goes for the dick.
Hades goes from there.
Oh, you mean, oh, okay. I didn't mean, I get what you're saying, Trek. He's saying the first person will win and be the Iron Man of the match. Yeah, okay. The workhorse. For the Iron Man.
That should never happen in
What?
an elimination. If it does, it should happen organically. Just in real life, if the first person wins the elimination chamber match.
Sure, it's happened.
Yeah, but now well,
Blue Hawk with
Kofi.
the cover. Oh, damn it.
I think Kofi Kingston do it.
Did he?
I think so, but because he ended up getting a title shot at WrestleMania. Remember?
Yes. I don't think that. I have to.
He entered number 1, though.
Yeah, he was out there. He was the first one. Him and Seth Rollins were the first ones to go, and then
Okay. I mean, listen, if it makes sense story-wise, if they can tell it, if they can tell the story in the match of him winning at number 1. I thought Daniel Bryan did that once when he was world champion. I thought he entered the chamber
no.
as champion at number 1, and then it was that one where it was him and Santino Marella at the end.
No. What?
Yeah, so
No.
there was an Elimination Chamber match when Daniel Bryan was the World Heavyweight Champion,
He's not talking about Kofi anymore.
and it was down to him and Santino Marella as the final two. I
Okay.
thought that Daniel, because I remember like everyone's like, "There's no fucking way Santino's winning," but I could have sworn Bryan entered in at number 1 or number 2. I could be wrong. Peter with the cover, so close. And yeah, Megzy, it is surreal to see Peter Griffin, more specifically him with a big ass fucking smile on his face.
Like, yeah, that never leaves.
Nope, never leaves. Pretty much everyone except for Hades right now is in the red. So as soon as there's a major wipeout of anybody,
Go ahead.
it's gonna get dangerously close.
Yeah, I like how Trek answered that. I want you to critically think about what you just said, Trek. We're talking about Santino Marella beating Daniel Bryan. He said no, he came close, but Daniel Bryan beat him in the end. Do you think they're ever actually going to put the title on Santino Marella?
Right, and that's right. I know they never did, obviously. What I'm saying is that I remember like the crowds going nuts because it was the two of them, and there was I think even a moment where like Santino either hit a move or hit a submission, and then like the crowd just went fucking insane because they thought
that's because a complete and total underdog
yeah
would have won the title, which is what everybody wants. Whenever WWE tries to do it, they don't do it organically.
Of course not. No.
It's fucked up. They do it, but they do it at the wrong time.
Oh, Trek meant to say Kofi. Paul Arzola just dropped Alpha on his neck. Cody just hit a finisher in the middle of the ring. Oh! And I thought he was going to do the victory there by pinning Blue Hawk. These guys are just fucking killing each other. Cody's looking like he's setting up here for a spear or running knee or running kick. Cover by Cody on the Blue Hawk. That does it! Wow. Cody with the win.
So now Cody has to go in last, correct?
Correct. So because of this... Wow, Cody retains the champion's advantage. That means that the Elimination Chamber at SummerSlam, Cody will enter in at number 6. Blue Hawk, who he pinned, will be the one who enters in at number 1. What else is going to happen on the road to SummerSlam? We're going to have to wait and see as we join us next week here on Horny Goat Wrestling. It is the go-home show heading into SummerSlam. Wow, what a match. Impressive win for Cody for sure. Fuck, he's unstoppable right now.
Yeah. What about Peter Griffin?
Oh, no, Megsy was just saying it's crazy to see this match with Peter Griffin in it and just him smiling.
I know, but what was the other stipulation?
What was the other stipulation?
That Cody put for this match?
The other stipulation was that if Peter Griffin loses this match, it loses the Elimination Chamber match, Peter Griffin will be gone from Horny Goat Wrestling. In which case, if he is still the holder of the briefcase, it will become vacant and we'll have to determine a new briefcase holder.
I don't like that idea.
I mean, it should go to Peacemaker anyway because he should have been holding it to
I
begin
gotta go back
with.
and look at that and see because I'm pretty sure Peacemaker beat him for it, so I'll have to look into that and make sure. But so if that's the case, I'll just do a little sliding over to Peacemaker. I'm pretty sure he did that one. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. A little bit shorter stream than expected, but always fun to do some HG dub. Next week here on the show, Horny Goat will once again defend the hardcore title as he does every week. JP will go one-on-one with Trek. And
God, if you say good, I hope we have a good match. I'm just going to punch you.
I hope you guys have a good match.
Oh my God, I'm going to kill you.
Do you want me to make it a false count anywhere?
Or if he says good luck to me, you know.
He's gonna say it, you know. If he, I mean, you were pissing on him off camera, so I mean, that's I don't know how well it's gonna go, but anyway, join us next week. We'll see all the craziness that's gonna go down. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's up, TSS2? Thanks for popping in real quick. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Marvel Roundtable. Hit that thumbs up, hit the like button, and subscribe. All that fun stuff, and we'll see you guys really, really soon. Take care, and as always, ow. Hurt myself. JP just going like this. He's just like, I'm so fucking tired. Night, y'all.
I am tired.